Hi, folks. Got a little delay there. Okay, this is today is the 23rd, and hopefully, if things go well, it'll go out 1 a.m. in the morning tomorrow at Tuesday, the 24th. Now, I've said before we have Christmas products available. Christmas, I'm thinking of gift items right now. Uh, we have a lot of real nice leftover gift items from Christmas, and they're available 20% off. And I'm going to add to that some other sales. I want to allow you to get the box greeting cards at 20% off as well at this point in time. And we have King James and New King James right now at 20% off. The thing is, I'm going to be returning that. Uh, uh, well, eventually, I think I'll be returning the King James, but we're going to have that for another month. So keep that in mind, and we won't return all of them, but we return a good many of them because we just can't afford to have them at this point in time. I'll explain a little bit more in a minute here. David Jeremiah wrote The Promise of Heaven, and we brought that in. And I was crazy to do it because what I want to do is I want to offer you new books at probably about 20% off using a different distributor, Ingram Distributors, because they have a program where you can get the books before anybody else sees them, you know. And so we're going to be talking with you more about that as time goes on. But the promise of heaven is actually have the promise of heaven available at half price. So that's a really good deal. But I'm going to be returning the promise of heaven the beginning of next week, as well as most of the New King James Version. So you've got this week for that. And something else is going this week. The book Heaven, which I've been working with in my podcasts, is available at Randy Alcorn's ministry. Now, that ministry is called, let me see, what is it? Eternal Perspective Ministries. Eternal Perspective Ministries. You just go on there and hit their bookstore selection, and they have the book Heaven, which I'm kind of reviewing gradually, going through the book. On their site, it's $27.99 regularly, $15.99. If you take 20% off, it's $12.80. So that's a pretty good deal. But you have to do it. There is a special code on there that you have to use, and that expires Friday, February 27th. That's this Friday at 11:59 Pacific time. And we will be returning the other book, The Promise of Heaven, because the one I want to particularly focus on is Randy Alcorn's book. Let's see. I wanted to talk about one other thing. We're offering 30% off for new people coming in using our Now products. We have a bunch of different Now products, and what we're doing is if you come in, you prepay for this first order, and after that it goes back to 20% off. We would like to be able to offer 30% off, and I think we'll be able to do it at some point. But before that comes, we need to be able to be doing daily orders, not just weekly orders. I want to get to the point where we're doing weekly orders, but I also want to do daily orders, which is really getting moving right along there. But that I think is what will keep us going and give us the opportunity to have larger quantities of Bibles and gifts and other things. I think that's pretty much it. I want to talk, except the fact of this, I do want to talk about some of the things that Now can do for you. And I'm going to be working with somebody else on that throughout the week. So we're going to be introducing some things that can help you, that where Now can help you. Some of the issues we have in our bodies and so forth. So that's about it for tonight. Thank you for your attention, and I expect to be doing emails all this week. Okay? Thank you very much. Bye bye, Dale.